people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Happy weekend. I'm recording this on the Saturday, not sure if I'll release it today or on the Sunday, but either way there's no Toon game this weekend, so I thought we'd talk about, as you'll see in the title, the thumbnail, and I'm wearing it, Adidas remaking retro kits, and we're also going to have a look towards the speculative leaked designs for next season. Now, we've done a couple of videos on these already, but there's new images in the past few days about next season's eagerly awaited return of Adidas home away third kits, remake of retro kits, unreal training gear, loads of other stuff. I tell you what, cancel your summer holiday because you're going to need to get saving for all the money you're going to spend in the club shop. Now there's also the refurb of the club shop at St James's Park that is about to get done this summer as well. They're going to temporarily move all the Castore stuff and the current gear to the car park across the road and have a pop-up club shop, and then that's going to get refurbed at St James's Park. There's also talk of another Adidas Newcastle United superstore opening up in town. So that's on top of the stores that you've already got. You've got the club shop at St James's Park, you've got the Castore one at the Merit Centre, so those two obviously going to get replaced by Adidas. Now there's going to be one or two more in the city centre and somewhere else as well. So Adidas are taking this seriously. They are going to be making loads of coin, they're going to be making loads of gear for us fans to enjoy, and as I've just joked there, my God, my bank account's already scared to see how much I'm going to spend on Newcastle United and Adidas merchandise in the summer and beyond. But let's talk about the remake then. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing the original. I'm lucky enough to have one of these. Had to buy it for a hefty price a couple of years ago. So it is one of the original ones. It is unreal and it is long sleeve. And that is what I've been waiting for ages from Adidas. From anyone, to be fair. I love long sleeve football shirts. There's something about them. I just love it. Absolutely love the retro feel of them. Obviously, you can still get them now. Like Adidas make Manchester Uniteds and the Argentinas and all of that. They make long sleeve versions of those kits. So now that they're back, we'll be able to get long sleeve versions of Newcastle ones yet again. The last one I remember being able to buy was the 125-year anniversary one from Puma. That's the last time I bought one of those. So it's good to see this back. They're not readily available by many outlets these days, but Adidas will be doing a remake of this one, the famous 95-97 Grandad Collar Entertainers Kit. Arguably the greatest football shirt of all time. Not just Newcastle United. It's up there. It has to be, doesn't it, really? It's unbelievable. So they're going to remake this. Now, sure, that's what's been released anyways by Footy Headlines. And surely they've got to go even further than that and remake other ones. Where's the Sunset Goalkeeper kit? I had that years ago, but it was too small for us, and I sold it, and now it's just ridiculous to try and get one. Or last time it was when I tried to look during like lockdown. But Sunset Keeper kit, got to get that remade. And there's going to be a huge amount of training wear as well, because obviously all you need to do is look at Arsenal and how much they release in terms of leisure wear and, you know, hoodies, pants, trainers, everything. Like I say, get saving now if you're going to splash the cash on the Toon and Adidas gear. So a remake of this one is set to come this summer. I'm looking forward to seeing how it is. I think I'll wear this one and then go to the club shop and check it out and maybe do a comparison on the original to the remake. They should be able to nail it, shouldn't they, really? Or will the material be the same? Be interesting to see if it's got the old brown ale on it, because obviously we're not sponsored by them anymore. Can they use that? Probably. Brownie will get a cut of it, I don't know, but it's got to be exactly the same, hasn't it? If they're going to remake it properly. Because you see other companies who remake this kit, but it hasn't got the Adidas or it hasn't got the brown ale, so they need to get it right, but I'm sure they will. Will they get the actual kits right, though? This is what we want to get into now, the juicy stuff of the home kit, the away kit, and the third kit for next year. Now, like I said, we've done a couple of videos on this, and it's pretty much the same in terms of what we thought and what I said in the last videos. Now, the one that's been doing the rounds for ages was the one with the grey on it. That was the kit that people were saying, oh, that's the kit, and it was an actual shirt and stuff. Now, thanks to Gallagher Shots and through Footy Headlines, they've released these designs, so shout out Chris and the lads at Gallagher Shots on this one. And there's the home one there, and as we know, as we've seen in the Amazon documentary, it will be a remake of the, well, not necessarily a remake, but a touch towards the 0102 NTL kit back in the day, the old thick stripes. So that's that one there. That's the apparent home kit. However, I do still think that there will be that grey onyx on there, probably on the side. I think we'll see a bit of grey, a bit of colour added on to that design as well. Probably just briefly maybe on the collar or down the sides or on the back panel or something like that. But for me, I really like that. I think it's smart. I'm okay with seeing a return to to thick stripes instead of thin ones and that, so I don't mind that design at all. I'm a fan of it. And as I've said in other videos, they are going to have a nod towards the classic away kit that obviously went alongside this one back in the mid-90s, so they are going to make that a good old maroon and blue one. Again, another absolute classic, and Adidas would be daft not to do that, to be fair, so they are going to go ahead and make a new version of that, essentially. They're not going to remake it exactly. It'll probably have a little modern twist on it. Now, we've seen this not so long ago with, was it the 120? No, it wasn't the same year, was it? But Puma obviously did that with the gold Funny 88. I think they did a really good job of it a few years ago. I remember it makes us think of Jose Perez, Fulham away, Rafa, last game, Diarmi, all of them legends. It's been done in recent years, but obviously Adidas are definitely going to do it again. They're going to do a bit different, obviously, on that design there. They've got a white Newcastle crest, so it'll be interesting to see what that actually comes off like and what it looks like in person. It's hard with these kits because when they're always just graphics, it's hard to really judge if you like them or not until you see them in the flesh, or you see them on Bruno, or on the players when they're modelling it, and when you can go and touch it and see it for yourself. I always think it's a lot different, really. But that's a nod towards another 90s retro classic. Adidas, like I said, it's an easy earner for them to do that and remake that one. Give it a little modern twist, tweak the design a little bit, but that's pretty nice for me, and it's a decent little number and a nod back to our heritage. Now then, the third one for me is probably my favourite because I've loved this top. I remember having this top as a full kit back in the day. So Adidas, again, they've just basically looked at the old designs and remade them, give them a little modern twist. And why not? Because, again, that'll get people's nostalgia going, like I'm talking about right now, getting mine going. And it's just a nice design, and this one is lush for me. I like it, and idiots are going to say, oh, it's the Saudi colours again for the third year run or whatever. No, it isn't. This was from, again, early 2000s. Love this kit. I really do, and I think this new one could be even better than the original, if that's what it's led to believe. Again, we've kind of knew the colour schemes for quite a while now, but this one's very nice. It's similar to what we've seen and similar to what I've mentioned in previous videos, but best thing about this is, obviously, they've used the Magpie Channel logo as the Newcastle badge. Or the other way around, maybe I did. But I'll tell you what, I'm a big fan of that, and I like this, and I love what Adidas do when they do the third kits. You know, Man United, they've got the Devil on there, Arsenal have got the Gunner. So I think it's brilliant. I think that's a really nice touch. It separates the kits, it gives it something different. It's nice to see a different badge on there. Obviously, I wouldn't want it on the home one, but on a third one, I think it works well, and I really like it, and I'm a fan of that, and I just think that colour scheme, that design. Obviously, there's talks, they've got the Adidas equipment logo on that design, but obviously we were led to believe that it was going to be a trefoil logo on third kits this summer, whether or not that applies to Newcastle or if it is just a Juventus or whatever. Personally, I would love to see the trefoil on there, the old Adidas logo on there as well, with the different Newcastle United badge from the past. Is absolutely unreal. It's so smart, that kit. I think the colours are fresh. I think it's a nice touch to that old one as well from the early 2000s. I love that kit. I'm a big fan of it. And like that, again, if it is that Adidas equipment range or is the trefoil thing, again, expect tracksuits and everything else, hats and you name it, to go with that. So, whew, get it with £5 saved up now, minimum, I reckon, if you want to be repping the new Newcastle United Adidas ranges that'll be coming out. But those are a quick brief look towards the three kits. There's some that are leaked. Obviously, we know that the home kit will be available on June the 7th, was it, I think? And there was documents that came out, that Sports Direct case, where obviously we're a JD Sports exclusive, and we've shafted Mike Ashley. Get one back on him. Got one over on him where he can't sell it in Sports Direct. JD exclusive, or Adidas websites, or the club stores. So that's a nice one. I like that added touch. And then apparently the away one will be in July and the third one will be in August. Normally they're about 2 to 4 weeks apart. I think the third one will probably come end of July or the very beginning of August. But that obviously home one will be out on June the 7th. Lovely stuff. We'll be at the good old kit unveiling as we were last year. So stay tuned to the Magpie Channel TV for that one. Have a great weekend, people. Enjoy yourselves. Let us know in the comments what you think of this video and the kits that I mentioned. Any other remakes that Adidas could do, anything else that they should be doing. How much money do you want to spend, basically? This one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe to Magpie Channel TV, and I'll see you on the next one.